welcome back to the Tutorium in Intensive English. My name is Katie. Today's pronunciation lesson is about linking. Again, we're talking about linking, but today we're talking about linking vowels to vowels. So let's just do a quick review of linking. So linking, we're talking here about connected speech, right? When we connect words together, they sound a lot different than when we just say them alone in isolation. So saying an individual word is going to sound a lot different than when we connect it to other words. Linking is part of rhythm. Now, the things that help create the rhythm of English, a lot of things. Stressed and reduced sounds, and those stressed and reduced sounds working together. Thought groups, grouping ideas together in manageable chunks and pausing in between those chunks creates rhythm. And linking words within thought groups together, all right? This creates smooth transitions between sounds, that linking within thought groups. So today we're focused on vowels to vowels, okay? Now what I'm talking about here is when a word ends in a vowel sound and the next word begins in a vowel sound. And just like when we were talking about linking consonants to vowels, we want to be very conscious of the pronunciation and not the spelling, because as we saw last time, they don't always match. For example, our example of the verb have. It ends in a V sound, even though spelling shows that it ends in an E. A lot of English words are like this, like the word bottle also ends in an E, but our final sound that we hear is a consonant L. The word stay, we have a Y at the end of this word, but as we talked about last time, Y is super tricky. A lot of times Y sounds like a vowel and it's behaving like a vowel. Like here, it is our vowel, our tense vowel, A, stay. And finally, the word review. A lot like Y, W can also behave like a vowel, and we call it sometimes a semi-vowel, a semi-vowel. It's kind of like a half consonant, half vowel. The word review is ending in that oo sound, review, that rounded tense vowel. All right. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what links. Make sure you're focusing on the sound that you hear, not the letter that you see. Okay. So we have a couple, I guess, rules, we could call them, or guidelines that we can follow when we're talking about linking vowels to vowels. And the first one involves our tense vowels. Not all of our tense vowels, but a lot of them. These tense vowels, E, A, U, and O. Now, if a word ends in one of these tense vowels, and there's a couple other sounds where this will also happen. If a word ends in one of these sounds and the next word begins in a vowel sound, any vowel sound, then you're going to link these together with a semi-vowel, either a Y or a W. We're going to be focusing on these two semi-vowels today, Y and W, and you're going to see why they're important. It depends on the end sound, whether I link with my semi-vowel Y or my semi-vowel W. Let's look at an example to clarify a little bit. So here in our first example, we have our tense vowel E, and it's followed by a word that begins with a vowel. She always calls. Now, when I say this quickly or regularly, just with, informally, not worrying about pronouncing things super, super clearly, she always. So that tiny Y, I made it small because it's just tiny, kind of attaches to the beginning of always. She always, she always, she always, she always calls. So here I'm attaching with the semi-vowel Y. This example, we have our tense vowel A, like in the word late, plus a vowel. Stay, stay over, but when I link it, it will be stay over, stay over. And you can kind of hear that semi-vowel Y, that tiny Y, is attaching the two words together. Stay over there, stay over there, hey, stay over there. Okay, next is the tense vowel oo plus a vowel. So in word like review, that last sound is our vowel sound oo. Review another. Now when I link these together, I'm going to use the semi-vowel W. Review another. Review another. Review another. Review. So I go from that right into the A in another. Review another. Review another. Okay, I got one more example where we're going to link with the semi-vowel W. This is our tense vowel O plus a vowel. I almost said plus a verb. Too many V's. So we have borrow, which ends in our tense vowel O. Borrow, borrow. And you can see how we're going to go right into the another and connect it with that semi-vowel W. Borrow another, borrow, borrow another. Okay, now this is our second guideline, or I guess rule. It's again, we're talking about our tense vowels, E, A, U, and O. And when the word ends in one of these tense vowels and the next word begins in a Y or a W, or semi-vowels, we are going to link it with one long sound, either a long Y or a long W sound. Let's look. Okay, so E plus semi-vowel Y, I see you, 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 I see you. It's just no break, just a long Y sound. I see you. Okay. When I have hey plus semi-vowel Y, hey you, long hey you, hey you, hey you. So I see you, hey you, one long sound. Same thing when I use semi-vowel W for the last two sounds. Oo plus semi-vowel, new windows, new windows, one long sound, new windows. And finally with my O plus W, grow wildflowers, grow wildflowers. There's no break. I go right from that sound, one long W sound. Okay. So that's our second guideline. When you have the same vowel sound, based on these tense vowels and the semi-vowels, you're going to make one long sound. Okay, we got a couple examples from our show, The Office. Remember last module, we looked at some Office quotes. I have a few more for you. First one is from Michael. I think this is pretty hilarious. Michael says, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. Now this is funny because stitious is not a word. Michael is using super to, say you can't be a little stitious. And remember, superstitious means you believe in something that's not real or fear of the unknown, right? Like if you the saying, if you break a mirror, you're going to have 7 years bad luck. That is a superstition. So Michael says, I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. And we have a link here. Now, this link is with the sound I, this vowel sound. This is a I'm going to use a fancy word here. This is a diphthong. What that means is we just have one, like two vowel sounds coming together. Your tongue moves within one vowel sound. So your tongue moves forward. So, but I am, this is going to be our rule where we attach with that tiny semi-vowel. Just like with our sounds A and E. I am. Okay? I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Okay, our next quote is from Kevin, one of my favorite characters. I just want to lie on the beach and eat hot dogs. That's all I've ever wanted. That sounds pretty good. I could go for a hot dog right now and a beach. So let's see what we have linked here. Now here we have another example of our diphthong I that sounds just like our I. I just want to lie on, and that tiny semi-vowel Y is going to attach lie and on, lie on. I just want to lie on the beach. And Michael comes in for our last quote, and we have two examples in this quote from Michael. We have our semi-vowel W that is going to attach the first one. I knew exactly, right? And no idea. And I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. Knew exactly, no idea. So this is linking vowels to vowels. I hope you found this helpful. Don't stress, you don't have to go out today and master speaking this, but I do want you to be more aware in your listening and listen for these links, and that will help you. And eventually it'll come to your speaking. All right, I will see you next time.